Hi, gorgeous soul. Welcome to your March astrology. This is one of the most extraordinary months there is of this year. It is earth-shatteringly, life-changingly, soul evolutionary, incredible. You know, we were heading towards the new age of Aquarius, and now we are in the now age of Aquarius. It's happening right here. As Saturn, thankfully, Saturn, who has been in Capricorn, dragging us through all these responsibilities and actually dumping a load of patriarchal changes in our society on our head, is leaving. And Aquarius is going into Saturn. And this is fabulous. We love it. Saturn loves it. It's a change. Life is going to get a lot easier, fingers crossed, as long as we've done the work before. There is this shift where we're all seeing the world differently. On top of that, March also has so many other intense planetary goings on. It is so full on. We have the Jupiter and Pluto conjunction. Can you imagine? Jupiter, the planet of good fortune, joining forces with Pluto, the lord of transformation. Not only are we going to have our own personal revolution that's going to lead to freedom, there is going to be, I predict, a massive happening in the world that is going to change everything. So I've decided that I'm going to do this not on camera because I really want to focus and I want you to chill out to Kathy's fabulous waves, and I'm going to talk you through this supremely profound and soul-changing month. Here we go. Hey Aquarius, oh my goodness, this month is intense. It's no longer the new age of Aquarius, it's the now age of Aquarius. It's your time, it's time to change, it's time to shift things. It's time for you to open up to the magic within your soul. It's time to reinvent yourself, transform yourself, and understand that you are a bit of a magician. You have your powers rising this month and onwards, and you know there's all sorts of opportunities for you and the ability for you to kind of open up to all that potential deep within and do something with it. Now let's start at the beginning. Venus is square Saturn in the beginning, which can create choppy communication and annoying communication. It's almost like you're trying to pull together what you feel in your soul and what you're saying and what other people are saying. So does it kind of marry up? What you feel in your soul and what you're saying, are you communicating in the correct way? Now Mercury re-enters your sign, but it is retrograde, but it's still, your mind is opening up and you're still having interesting thoughts and interesting conversations. Just make sure until after the 10th and ideally after the 30th that you've got the right information. Venus, the planet of love, is going into your home and family zone. So you're feeling very loving about those that you love. You're feeling very nurturing. You're feeling very like you want to wrap your arms around people and you want to take care of them. And you want your space where you're living to be very beautiful, and you're making changes there, or you're fiddling about with things to make it feel right. With the Sun and Neptune conjunction around the 8th, look out for a revelation about what truly makes you feel secure. Now, feeling secure doesn't have to mean something, you know, like the patriarchy thinks. It doesn't have to be something like money or, you know, marriage or anything that is considered what makes us stable. It's a personal thing. So there will be a spiritual revelation about how you can feel more secure. Of course, that always means building on our relationship with ourselves, trusting ourselves, grounding ourselves, believing in ourselves. So do check your inner voice, but there's a healing coming there. An unexpected little twist connected to relationships, and particularly with your with your home and family and the people that you consider that are your home and family. There's some surprises there around the 9th. And then we have quite also on the 9th a very emotional time, as it's a full supermoon in your primal zone. Lots of feelings are coming up from your unconscious. You may find yourself having very raw emotions. You might find yourself getting jealous. You might find yourself going, no, I'm going to stand in my power. But whatever it is, there's a very raw intensity about your emotions on the 9th. Now, Mercury goes direct in your sign, so use that magic. You have a golden tongue and you're very persuasive. So use that energy wisely around the 10th. Then Mars is sextile Neptune. There's all sorts of revelations, and you're not only having a revelation about what you want to do that comes from your soul, but you are able to, thanks to Mars, push through and make it happen. Mercury leaves your sign around the 16th, but again, goes into your position of, digging in and creating the foundations you need. Mars and Jupiter also joining forces. Expect to be spiritually enlightened. Expect to have the answers come to you. You're very in tune, and a hunch combined with action could lead you to something magnificent this month. The sun is shifting signs and going into your ideas zone. There's lots of powerful conversations you're having. Now, Saturn enters your sign. What does that mean? It's all about, well, it can be a pain in the arse at the time, but afterwards it brings great rewards. It's about commitment, and fundamentally it's about you committing to yourself, committing to what's true, committing to your responsibilities, and making sure that you do it, making sure that you live up to what you say you're going to do for yourself, but also for other people. It's about growing up and learning to be responsible. It doesn't matter what age you are. It's another layer of responsibility. Tell you what, I found in my life, and I was always a wild one and hated rules and hated anything to do with commitment for years and years. And as I've got older, I realised the freedom that responsibility gives you. When you do take care of your responsibilities, you are then free to do what you want without that background worry. There's a Mars and Pluto conjunction. You are having a massive spiritual revelation, but do be careful, because it could also mean that you're going to have a sexual or romantic encounter that well, it feels like earth and soul shatteringly right, but it could bring about dramatic change. So be cautious of that. The new moon is bringing you new ideas, a new way of communicating, and a new way of seeing things, and possibly an amazing idea that can help transform things for you. It's also conjunct Chiron, as is the sun around those few days. So there's an old wound being healed connected to communication. Do you believe in yourself? Do you believe that people will listen to your ideas and want to listen to you? This is giving you added confidence. With Venus trine Jupiter, there's a really amazing feeling of closeness to the people that you love around the 26th, and a Venus moon conjunction trine Pluto. So big changes and a revelation about how you feel about somebody close to you, and also about your home, but your own spirit is guiding you. Now, I talked at the beginning of this video about the Jupiter and Pluto conjunction. Yes, I know it's not exact until the 4th or 5th of April, but we will be feeling it from the 30th of March. And, very important that you pay attention to your instincts. Finally, Mars, the planet of action, who's also joining forces with Saturn, is in your sign. You can get the job done. You can do it this month, Aquarius. And it's onwards to really being in your power. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. If you want to check out your written monthly, weekly, yearly astrology, pop over to my website, micheleknight.com. I'm not doing readings at the moment, but I do have a company of some of the best psychics and astrologers in the world. I've had the company for 20 years. I handpick them, and they are fabulous. So I'm going to start to show you, starting now, their little videos on here.
Hi, I'm Seven, a spiritual medium psychic. When I'm communicating messages from spirit to you, I'm also looking at the evolution of where you're going in your life, in your journey. I'm answering questions, but then also looking at the wider reasoning around what's happening as well. What I always do is give the truth, because I'm giving the information that's coming through for me. And so sometimes that comes across to some people that could be quite harsh, or they want me to change information. That's not what this is about. This is about what's coming through from spirit. But ultimately, a reading with me is there to help. Most of the time, I don't remember the readings right after, because it's not myself, as in Seven, giving that. It's actually coming from spirit. This work is incredible, it's joyful, it means so much that I'm able to give that gift to somebody that ultimately is going to better their life.